So let's try to get to this point where we have our Flappy Birds flying among tubes and surviving here. So here the tubes are quite easy to pass through, and so let's go to get to this point. Um, first thing, first, let's go into the Flappy 2 here, and let's save it as Flappy 3. Let's say where we were last time. We were at this point where we have um, this bird flying here with this animation, and now we're gonna change animation because I found these images here. Okay, we don't need this one. And so to change this starts with blue. So to change animation, we just need to go where we create our Flappy Bird. Let's write, and instead of Flappy, let's just write blue. And there we are, we got our image here. Perhaps now you see the animation is a little too fast. So instead of going a 1 here, we proceed or +1 here, and let's see what happens. See now the animation slowed down because now it increases just of 0.1, so the animation will change every 10 frames, and I used this integer here to proceed here with the animation because it will stay at 0 until it goes from .1 to .9, then it will go to 1 and it will change animation, then we'll go to 1.1, etc. And so it will slow down the animation. You just have to change this number here. If you want to make it faster, you go like this. You see it's just double the amount of the animation. And we will use also this to increase the animation when you press the jump button when you fly high. Here we can change to down, K down. It's the same, nothing different, but it's more immediate and intuitive what it does. So another thing we could do, we could make it change the inclination here when it jumps, but for the moment we will leave that as it is. Now we need another things. We need this pipe green PNG. Let me copy it and paste it here. So, and let me also change the name to pipe, simply pipe PNG. So now we need to make another class for the pipe because we want to show them on the screen. So I'm gonna, first of all, we don't need this thing. I'm gonna copy and paste this BG, this one on the background, because the pipes will not be animated, we just move. So we got the same thing here. And where the background has a different, it's not 32 for 42, but it's 400 and 600. This is different. And this one instead, let me see the property of this. 52 for 320. So this is the rectangle around the area. It's gonna add itself, and we need an update thing here. So this one, this right will add itself to G here. We want to make also another group called pipes, just for the pipes. So okay, and so we are gonna also add it to each one to the pipes. So now when we update, we wanna self dot okay, let's try this. Now we get to create one of the pipes. We don't need to give it a name. Neither this need pips. So pipe. Okay, the first pipe will be, we'll use the pipe image, starting with pipe, and we're gonna place it at, well, let's try it with 100, 100. There it is. It's not good. So we're gonna place it at 300 and 400. There it is. Okay, now it's not moving, and let's make it move. So we have the update here. Something should happen, but it doesn't. So instead of self X here, we're gonna use self rect the rectangle where the image is into. So left means equal 1. So you can see here that it is moving now. Another thing that you want to do is that if the rectangle is less than 52, the left part, self rect dot left will be equal to 400, or also 400, 104, 504. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now it's returning back cyclically. Now I want to make another thing. I wanna see if this one collides with the with the sprite. So to see if it collides, we in the update here we're going to check the collision of the sprite in every frame. And so if self rect collide rect with the pipe, but what pipe? For pipe in pipes, because now we have just one pipe, but there will be more. So what happens? It will just instead of printing something, we want to make it jump up, or well, let's just move it up. To make it this, we need to make it global. Move up, because move up, it's here, it's local, you gotta make it global. Global move up. Okay, for pipe in pipes, collision, self collision. Let's see if it works. Flappy. If you want to use the terminal in Sublime, I got a post on my blog. You can look at to see how to install it. Okay, need to put a column for pipes in pipes. Okay, there we go. Okay, you've seen that when it touches, okay, now I didn't touch it. When it touches the pipe, it jumps up. Normally it should be game over, but and you see that it doesn't touch it well, because as I changed the animation some times ago, the height now it's 24, it's not 32. So let's see again what happens. Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Okay, there it goes. Now when it touches, it jumps up. See? Okay, so but we must kill it. The game will be over when it will touch the. Okay, so for the moment we got our collision here and the consequences here. Let's say that we will call self game over. Def game over self. Just print game over instead of jumping, and as you can see here, okay, it's game over. Another thing that I want to do is to put a key here to escape, to close the window pressing escape. And I also can do another thing like 32.1, write this, so that we don't have this thing up here. So now we can close it with ESC, or pressing the right button here and pressing close the window here, or as I said, press S. If you want to see the little bar on the top, you delete this 32 and 1. Okay, where else? Now we want to put another thing down here, that is this base. Okay, copy this, and we got the base yet here, so we just have to, so the base, we need another thing like this one, maybe, that goes in the same direction of the pipe. And so we're gonna base, let's place it something down like 400 or 450, and something on the left to 0. We are using right, left, yeah. Let's see what happens. Base is not defined because I didn't change the name here. This pipe here is base. Okay, we have put it down, up, but we must put it down. So this will be okay. Let's see what happens. I put, there we go. Let's make another one of this starting from 0. Okay. I think that this is better. I made another image here that is shorter than the original one. Okay, now we need to put it down. We can make it even shorter. Where is open width? We can make it even short. Let's make it so it's 40 and 400. Okay, let's save it. Let's look at it. So now I must put it at this is 600, so okay, so this must be 560, 560. and this should be right, so it's down there. All we need to do now is to fix this thing here. So this will update. It's 40, so minus 40, and then maybe 400 or something like that. And this is 40 on the X, and no, 400 of width and 41 of height. There is that gap there because this must go to 400. Okay, there is a pixel there, and we're gonna place this is the first one. Let's start at oh, sorry, this is the pipe, but that's nothing to do with that. Start from 0, 390. Let's see what happens. No, this is good. It's not good. The fact here, if it's 399. Okay, now it's good. And we should also say that it can go on the ground, but for the moment, let's leave it like this. And okay, so now we have done the basic thing here. If we want to make the other pipes, and for the moment we want also to, yeah, let's use 4 pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and there's also, okay, now we need to put something, pipes here at start. Let's start them from plus 100. Plus 300. Maybe let me see if we give some space here. we just see 1, 2, 3 of them, so 3 are just enough. So we don't need this 2. And we just have to check that gap after the third. So the gap is too long. So let's go here. 1 through 3. Let's see, the third is a 2 gap. There is, wow, we go left. Let's see, if we put 400, what happens? $400 is just tied to that. As this one has a difference at 200 from each other, we should put this one at 600. So 1, 2, and 3. But I think I made something. It's not here that I must change it, but here. So Pygame rep 600, it's here, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and I got this, yeah. Not 600, but 548 to be okay. Now they are even. I don't know if there's too much space among this one. Okay, now another thing that I have to do, it's another 3 pipes that are the opposite of this. And let's see how to do it. We can make something here, and for every one of these we should use 2 images. Now another thing that I want to do is to make this thing random. Random rand range from 200 200 and 500. No. And we need to import random here. And of course, this is the sprite, background pipe, base. And we must change it here. Okay. So now we got the pipes of different sides here. Let's make it also a 50. Something like a 24 difference here among, so that this in some way is proportional to the when it touches, you see it's game over. Or if you have a visual impact on this, we can move up equal 1. So you see that it touches it. You see it bounces up when it touches these pipes. Okay, so we just need now to have the opposite columns. So you see now that it's not difficult to avoid the tubes, the pipes. So maybe we're gonna stop for the moment in the we are here at the moment. We need some pipes up, and what we want to do is to go here where we have pipes ups and down, and maybe more pipes for the screen, and make the wings to move faster when you fly up. And as you can see, when I press the wings, the animation is, then there is the restart button. And so this is what we will achieve in the next video. And because for the moment we have this, and we have this, we are going to make this, and then we have to implement score, sounds, and maybe we can go even and make a different game starting from this template, make something different like a space shooter instead of these Flappy Birds where we can have enemies and shoot, etc. So see you in the next video. Thank you.